How the fuck is this darker than Crybaby? Like... Hello Crybabies and welcome back to the Trick Room. I'm your host Paul and we are finally back in the world of Melanie Martinez after one full year to react to her second studio album K-12. Oh my god, my excitement levels are through the roof today. Now you're obviously thinking, Paul, what the fuck took you so long to get back into Melanie? And the answer is, I've been so traumatized by her first incredible album Crybaby. Dissecting all the lyrics, the storyline, the horror that is literally baked into that album. I mean, I'm still really processing Tiger It to this day. But I am emotionally ready, I think, to jump back on the carousel that is Melanie Martinez. And as you can see on the screen, there are 13 tracks on this album. The ones I'm most hyped for are Teacher's Pet and High School Sweethearts. Love those track titles. Now, I know how twisted some of Melanie's storylines can get, so ones like Nurse's Office and Teacher's Pet, I think we're gonna get some messed up shit on those songs. I'm kind of scared. I really don't know what to expect at all from this material. We're obviously getting like a school theme. I'm kind of hoping for a theme that matures as the album goes on, you know, because obviously we have kindergarten all the way through to 12th grade. I hope we get like a storyline there, plus a sonic and vocal growth throughout. We'll see. Okay, without further ado, let's grab our tissues, put on our backpacks, and get ready to head to kindergarten. Track number 1, Wheels on the Bus. Oh my god, girl, we're in the car, we're on the bus. Okay. Round and round, the wheels in the bus. Okay. We're going in with a nursery rhyme. I like this theme.
Looking out the window and it's cold outside. There are 2 boys yelling behind me and terrified.
Her vocals sound better on this album already. Huh?
Is letting Dan put his hand up her skirt and she's got her hand down his pants.
It's already getting sick. Shit. He's singing, but he's doing nothing about it. I wasn't expecting this vocal. This production, I love this vocal. I didn't think this was gonna slap so hard. I thought we were gonna be getting like an intro, wheels in the bus going around like interpolation tease, where we're getting a really like kind of upbeat, playful tone. Her vocals are gorgeous on this track already, but there are already some things that like the outside world are not paying attention to. Like the bus driver's bored and looking at, you know, somebody kind of getting a bit frisky on the bus, should we say, and they don't do anything about it. I think there's gonna be a lot of blind eyes in this album. Ugh. Crybaby is like, do not involve me in this. Don't keep me involved.
Puff, puff, and pass it. Don't be a dick and baby sick. Come on, just pass it over here.
Crybaby's smoking and she's like 6?
He says nothing, trying to ignore it. It's talking boring.
Who's ignoring it though, like him or Crybaby? I just love the vocals here. They're right at the forefront. You can hear the wheels in the bus in the background though, like, oh, that's clever production. Beep beep bitch. I do wish this kind of went somewhere else because I really love the story. But I could do with a bit more here, maybe? Oof. That was an intro to this world. Like, we're going into the school, we're on the bus, and we're moving in through this. We're already seeing some tease of like bullying, but then also like not a lot of people doing anything about it. In the first verse, we got Maya letting Dan put his hand up her skirt, and then he's also got, you know, her hands all over his wonker. And then in the second verse, they're puffing, they're lighting it up, they're smoking, and the bus driver does not care at all. I think this is all an image about how like society don't really care. Like, it's kind of the same as the story of the Good Samaritan, you know, like who actually is the only person who goes to help somebody who's, you know, laying desolate at the side of the street. Most people walk past, most people give a blind eye, and I feel like that's what we're getting here, and I think it's going to really ramp up. Really good introduction, love the vocals. I wish I kind of went off more, but I understand that it's just a vehicle to get us into this album, into this world, and for that, it was a success for me. Track number 2, Class Fight. Love this auto-tune vocal.
Class and the teacher wasn't looking.
The same thing again. They're not paying attention.
Had a fat ass and trouble was cooking.
Oh, come on, Kelly.
Fell in love with him, but he wasn't in my life.
Oh, shit. Love this physical, like, storytelling in the audio.
In her shoes for one day.
Yep, Crybaby's jealous.
I just waited till recess to make her pay.
Oh, this vengeful streak from Tiger in his back.
You choke. Daddy John didn't go for the throat. For the throat, for the throat.
We're getting more of the family storyline from the first album. We know what Daddy would do. Ooh, these vocals are kind of dark. I love that. Ding ding, the bell.
Her face was fucked up and my hands were bloody.
Oh, she hit the bitch. Crybaby is unhinged, I swear. Shit. Oh, the kids are clapping. They're happy. This song is so good. I love how repetitive this is. This is so complex. There's so many layers in the production of this song. Oh my god, it's nearly over. Oh, I feel like by Melanie's standards that was quite short. But I loved that song. That was better for me than the first one. This was very Crybaby, the album-esque, but evolved. There was a lot of amazing, like, physical sound effects, like the bell ringing, the kiss, her writing on the note. Like, just, it really helps build the story to make it feel 3D, if that makes sense. Like, it's all-encompassing. Like, I'm there watching this unfold. I feel like I also want to try and remember who these characters are and like where they fit in. So we've got Kelly, who feels like her like kind of arch nemesis. She's got a badass girl, but she likes Brandon, who also Crybaby likes. But then Crybaby kind of like assaults Kelly, it seems like, at recess. She's bloody. She's violent. You know, pacify her from Crybaby. We've seen this streak from her before. Crybaby is evil, and I kind of stan. And she was brought up that way, you know, she's been sort of made to be that way from her parents, especially her father. So in the chorus when she says, you know, Daddy said go for the throat, I'm like, girl, I bet you he did. Though, hold on. Is this like some sort of like Michael Myers shit? Because from what I remember in the first album in Crybaby, like he's dead. Because in Sippy Cup, the mom kills the dad. So maybe she's like hearing like what her dad would have said if he was still alive. Man, this is complex. Okay, I need to remember the lore again. So dad's dead and now speaking to her, telling her to be violent. This is all so visually beautiful, and I just feel like we're gonna get slippery, slippery, slippery slopes all the way down. Track number 3, The Principal. Oh, she's going to the principal's office for hitting, isn't she? Hello. Oh, this is so cool. I need to go back to the start. Hold on, sorry. I need to go back to the start. There was such rich production there. There was so much going on in my head. It felt like a really busy office environment. I didn't really hear the lyrics. What is she saying? Sneaky, greedy, money seeking, always peeping, fucking creepy. Got it on the down low so you think you're always squeaky. What if I told your mother her son was a crow motherfucker? Okay, let me get back into sort of this. I'm missing this. I just love the cadence of her voice at the start.
Sneaky, greedy, money seeking,
yeah.
Always peeping, fucking creeping, got it on the down low. Her son was a cruel motherfucker.
Her voice is sick. She's so good. What is this? What is this? This is insane! Oh, her voice is so gorgeous. Is she saying like principal and then like principal? Where's the principal in principal? This one is complex. This is my favorite Melanie songs on first listen already. Where have I been? Ugh. There are so many lyrics here that make me think that this person is a horrible person, like the principal of the school. Basically, I'm kind of getting to this like about a leader. People in position of power are so abusive. I think I get it when there is the lyric, it's everybody who thinks you're fucking ugly when you come and hurt us just so you can get your money. Like, your job is to be the principal, but you're coming to hurt us. And then in the chorus she says, shooting at angels while claiming you're the good guy. Ooh, where's the principal? This part is bum 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 bum. Yeah, we're all hurting. Oh, the vocals. This is so addictive. She is sick for this song. Oh, give me a bridge, please. Please. Yes. Yes. I'm bopping, but it's so devastating. Yep, you can't silence us anymore. Oh. 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 Is this about like, is this about Donald Trump specifically, just timeline wise? Because he would be getting ready for the election in 2020 and this was in 2019. So this feels really political to me. I feel like she's using the allegory of the principal of the school, the person in charge, actually like disappointing every single person that they're supposed to be standing up for. I really got it at the end when she said like, the more you try and fuck us over, we will be there yelling at your front door. Like at the White House, we'll be campaigning, we'll be like picketing to make sure that you do not get back in to do this to us again. That's kind of what I'm getting.
Then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that no.
From this. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me look and see what it says. Okay, in an interview in March 2017, wow, 2 years before the album, Melanie said one song would have the context of being about Donald Trump because he terrifies her. And at a concert after he won the election, Melanie said, I'm very sad today because Donald Trump became our president. I'm very, very, very upset too. That one was like more straightforward in terms of what it was about. I really loved it. I loved the like hook in those verses. They were like, did-in, did-in, did-in. It was like really punchy. It was really, really effective for me. Whoa, this album is so good. Track number 4, Show and Tell. I can hear, like I'm there, I'm in the room when this is happening.
You pull me by my hair, so I don't go nowhere. Tell me you love me, but you treat me like I'm never there.
Ouch. Uh-huh.
If I cut myself, I would bleed. I'm just
Oh, this is dark.
To see.
Oh, she's being shown off.
Get a pic with me.
This is very about her as an artist to me. Oh, this is kind of about her fans a little bit, I feel. Or the paparazzi or something. Yes, very that tease. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So she feels like being in the public eye is being like on show and tell. That you're putting yourself out there and doing your talent for everyone to critique and judge. But then she's saying like people will give harsh words to her if they don't get a photograph with her. Is that about the fans? But then also she feels like a product. And especially in that second verse, there are students taking photos of me when I ask no more. But she also, so she's like sick of being paraded and used for like somebody else's financial gain, but she's also worried she's gonna get thrown away like a banana peel. So she's like, I don't also want to be forgotten about. So like, is that the price for fame? Complex. Yeah, she's human as well. Oh, for me, do you hear like that? It's like someone's winding up a toy. I think sonically this one is not my favorite of the ones we've heard so far. It's a bit more slow, but lyrically cutting and complex. I like this like breakdown.
Why can't you fucking hear me?
Oh! Love the spoken word element of that, where she's like speaking from within this mechanical monster to me. Ad libs. Yep. Ooh. I think I've covered most of my feelings about that in this song. Because I do feel like lyrically it shines and it tells a really interesting story. And it makes sense on this album after how big Crybaby was to be like, you know what guys, it's kind of a lot. I don't need all this pressure all the time. I'm sure that was really cathartic for her. I did feel like she was like a wind up kind of toy that people are like winding up, go on stage, tell us your trauma, and then like we're gonna clap and you leave and we'll judge you. I loved all of that, but the production on the chorus for me was just not 100% my favorite. It felt a bit slow, which I get goes with the mechanical nature of it, but yeah, I think like production was like middle for me, lyrics really high. Track number 5, Nurse's Office. Not Miss COVID, that sniffle. Ugh, makes me feel sick.
Just let me go into the nurse's office where I float away and pale as the loose leaf paper they grow.
The vocals here are insane.
Out on my band-aids, won't feel it.
Oh, I feel it.
Hate me, so I'm faking all of this. So
Oh! Oh, I love that. I love it. I don't know if I get this one yet. What does this mean? She wants to get out of there.
Teacher, can I sit right there? This bitch behind me is cutting my
She's getting bullied. She's getting bullied at school. Yeah, she needs to get out. She's doing everything to pretend because she's getting bullied. That vocal effect is really cool. It's like malfunctioning. Give me that pink slip of permission. As someone who always pretended to be sick to get off school because they hated it. Period, girl. I love that vocal effect of her like guzzling. That was kind of wrong. All these coughs and sneezes are making me feel ill. So effective. But what is happening to her? She's being like worked upon. There's like, she's crying. There's a lot of like eerie demons laughing in the background. This one's a bit like a circus, right? In my head, the pink slip is like her just being able to go home because she's not well, like when you get like a sick note from school, but is there more to it than that? Oh, that one is so complicated and complex. It felt like almost her Taylor Swift track 5 for me. It was a bit dark. It feels to me like she's being bullied a lot in school, and we get that in the second verse where she's asking the teacher, can she move seats? Because the bitch right behind me is cutting my hair. But the teacher said, sit your ass down and go to the chalkboard. I hate when the teacher said no. By the way, when you're like, can I go to the toilet? And they're like, I don't know, can you? I'm like, do one. But yeah, she had to fake a seizure then to leave. That's rough. That is rough. It does feel like she is not having a good time at this school, which we kind of thought in Wheels in the Bus, but we're getting it more here. Okay, track number 6, it is Drama Club. Hands up if you're a drama club girl, you were in drama club. Hi. Duh.
Everyone's so soft, everyone's so sensitive. Do I offend you? You're hanging on my sentences. You could keep your costume and you could keep your mask. I'ma take a bow so you can kiss my ass. I never
Oh, nice.
up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama.
This one's good.
Behind your Wizard of Oz disguise, do you even
Yep.
have a brain? You're sticking to a page. You're faking all your pain, yeah, you're bleeding on a stage.
I hear Halsey vocals here.
Drama club.
Woo! Woo!
Signed up for your drama club. For your drama club. Never signed your drama up for your drama club. I don't wanna be an actress.
This one is like, love the production on it. I love the pacing. I find it interesting she's saying everyone's so soft and so sensitive. I feel like Crybaby has evolved from that little girl who was like whining so much at the start of the first album. Now she's being like, am I offending you? Like, stay out of my business. Ooh, that lyric complex. Right back into that chorus. Up for your drama, up for your drama club. Never signed up for your drama. She's kind of been like, just leave me out of this conversation. I don't want to be involved. This feels like when you're like making a ballerina dance on the little like wind up. This sounds like it would be on Love Island though, when they're like strutting in. That part in the background, those vocals, she's layering it. She's kind of pissed. Yeah, she's angry on this. Sounds like the kids are kind of in on it. They're like echoing her. I feel like I need to see the visuals to understand that one a little bit more. I feel like I got bits of it, you know, like she's saying, leave me out of this drama, I think. Like obviously, I'm not really gonna be your puppet, maybe. I don't really want to get involved in the storyline. You know, she said, you always hide behind your Wizard of Oz disguise. Do you even have a brain? You're sticking to a page. You're faking all your pain. You're bleeding on a stage. It's like she's watching somebody put on such a show on a performance and it's fake in the media maybe, or in government or on the news. There's something about something being performative here. And she's kind of like, nah, I'm not going to sign up to be part of this. Ooh, I might have to watch the visuals to fully unpick that one, but I will say, for me, lyrically and sonically, that one resonated a lot for me. I just thought the chorus was like, it felt like it was always the chorus, but not in a boring way. It just felt like it was always there. Like, she was really setting it home, but then at the end, whenever like the choir started to come in and people were trying to like get behind her, it felt like a movement. I really like that one. That one's gonna stay with me. I really like that one. Track number 7, Track number 7, Strawberry Shortcake. It makes me hungry, girl. She's in the locker room. I heard the locker door close. She's getting undressed. There's like gym bags opening. I hear people at the gym. This is so good. Ooh. Stand back, watch it taking shape. Wondering why I don't look like Barbie. Oh, period, bitch. Fucking spill the tea. Ow. Oh, but she never thought about this before, being objectified. She's being blamed for it. This is not a bop, but it is. No! Why is this song so good? She is... I need to stop again. I'm sorry for pausing. Because I feel like this is like a fucking bop that is so depressing and sick. So we have a lot of lyrics about how she never really thought about her body before. She's starting to see changes she's not sure she likes. And from a male perspective, I kind of understand only that element of it in terms of like not loving the way you look in the mirror and like society telling you to look a certain way like Barbie or like an action man or whatever, like you're not there. But then she has to go home because her skirt is too short. But then in the chorus, she's repeating what people are telling her. It's her fault because she put icing on top. Because she dressed the way she wanted to dress, she's too suggestive. She never said no. And I'm just going all the way back to Tag You're It from the first album, where there was just so much like sexual, almost like SA kind of vibe. And it was really horrifying for her as a child. So I'm sure like as part of Crybaby at least, it's difficult to hear people speak about you like this. But oh my god, that production is insane. There's like a lot of like cat whistles in there, cat calling. Her vocals there are insane. Insane. Yes, don't make me feel bad. Yes! Preach it, bitch. Yes, make him stop. It's like a car. I'm trying to be there. Footsteps. Who produced this song? This song is good. That kind of flew right into Lunchbox Friends, but I need to pause and hold on for a moment. I need a minute. Like, that was really good. That was probably my favorite song of the album so far in terms of just messaging and lyrics and production. The production was insane. I just love, as I say, all of this discussion around like, it's the boys who can't help themselves. Like, Mikey's eyes are always looking at this girl's chest, so then Crybaby feels like they have to stuff their bra to like compete because they are only there for objectification. The lyric before that, which I love, because it's how I look and not what I think. Gross, that is disgusting. And the bridge is perfect. Instead of making me feel bad for the body that I've got, which I'm already making myself feel bad about in the first verse, just teach him to keep in his pants and tell him to stop. He's the problem. It's not my fault that he's doing things he shouldn't be doing and being overly sexual. Oh. And him, very Mrs. Potato Head from the first album as well for me. Okay, we got track number 8. It is Lunchbox Friends. Ooh. The production here is so soft. I love it. Oh, Fairweather Friend. Oh shit, this is girls gossiping. This vocal effect. This is so cool. No more Lunchbox Friends. Oh. Ooh, back again with the Barbie. These girls are mean. This is smooth. I'm vibing with this album. This is so experimental, like addressing so many things. My head is like, this is insane. It's almost surprising when we hear her voice because we've had that other one. I feel like this is one of the most diverse albums I've heard in a really long time. Like, the themes are so connected and it's very intentional. Like, every move is so calculated intentionally. I love that. Love the production on that. I love the distortion in her voice. Like, the vocals for me are fake, like the friendships that they are curating. And I think that is so smart. Melanie's mind, she's so masterful at creating an album. I just love the whole verse, the first verse, because they kind of give you the storyline of meeting a new like set of friends in the cafeteria, and then they just want to be friends with you until class is done, or after them all until you go home, and they're going to talk about you. And I feel like that was so well done. I felt like that is what you get when you're friends with people at school. The people who will not be friends with you for life, they just get, you know, through the day because you're there, and then they move along to someone else. And I feel like she kind of ended men in the last song, and she's kind of ending women in this song. So like, that's be equality in like the workplace, Melanie. I love that. I love that. That was a really successful track for me as well. Track number 9, Orange Juice. I feel like we're washing our hands. We're going for like food now in the canteen, maybe.
Oh, stick it down your throat. I'm blushing from the bathroom, making sure I don't choke.
Okay. This one's very ethereal. Oh shit. Spit it out of you. Your body is kind of speechless at this. I'm kind of speechless. This is really depressing. She's trying to like make it look childlike, but this is a really deep song about eating disorders and feeling imperfect. The cadence of that was good. The way you look is not an issue, bitch. Yes. I need to listen to this properly. I was shocked the first time. This one is like deep, man. This one's deep. Oh, Crybaby's being a good friend here. But it's funny that she felt the same way about herself in Strawberry Shortcake. These fruits are about how you perceive yourself. I'm really glad we didn't get any like kind of more realistic sound effects that would have enhanced that, because that was a tough listen for sure. Really important message about how you shouldn't be too hard on yourself, but like it's also completely understandable, especially at that age at school. Like Melanie or Crybaby talks about in Strawberry Shortcake and in Mrs. Potato Head in the last album as well. It's really an interesting take on, you know, you take lemons and make lemonade when life gives you it, but this is more like if you get orange, then you can spit it up and make orange juice. Track number 10, Detention. Come on, production. Oh, it's almost like an imperfect melody. Is it on like a xylophone?
Not a bad guy.
Ugh.
So don't treat me bad if I'm feeling sad. Alright. Please don't be
This one's so funky.
Got my words, don't think I'm upset, alright.
Like, don't judge me all the time. I feel like this, like, people don't care how she feels because she's not famous now. Just go out there and do your job. Woo! This is hot, actually. Ooh. Oh, shh. You can't talk in detention, I feel like. No one cares, but yeah, that's the record labels will be. Yeah, she's just the body. Maybe it's about the fans. And Chop Me. Fuck. She's tired from being on stage performing and then being judged in the newspapers. Oh, I feel bad for her. This is tough. But this is like a secret love affair for me in this chorus. She wants someone to come in and just make her feel better and forget about it for tonight. This production. This production's insane. Girl. If she's going to be stuck there, she kind of wants to be stuck with someone hot, maybe? Oh, am I missing this one? Just feels like she's being forced by the fans and the record label to be a certain person and act a certain way. Are you joking me? The way she was like screaming in silence there because she's in detention. She's not allowed to make a noise, but she's trying her best to scream and no one's listening to her. That is clearly the message of this. She's trying to scream, she's trying to speak out, but then she's being told just to be quiet and do what she's told and just be on the like rhythm of touring. And she's actually said that she wrote this when she was on tour. It's about that feeling of being trapped. It's a weird thing to say because I love performing, I really do. It's such a beautiful experience to connect with that many people in a room of music and art. It doesn't get much better than that. But there's a moment as humans where we feel like it's just very intense and feels like you're almost being put on a pedestal. Yeah, she feels like she's being sort of brought out as an art subject to enjoy, not a real person. And that links back to previous songs on this album where she said, you know, like, I bleed like everybody else. Really well connected on this album. I really love the way that is. It reminds me a lot of Show and Tell from this album. Just given that connection around being put on stage and told to perform and wind up and then told to go. Oh, really love that one as well. This album is hitting it out of the park for me. Okay, track number 11. I'm scared of this one. It is called Teacher's Pet. I'm kind of getting Pretty Little Liars tease with Aria and Ezra here, just by the title. Oh, I hear like a buzzy fly. Oh, I really don't like that. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. It's like...
The teacher giving his eyes to a student.
No.
Pretty cute, and she bent her lip back to him.
No.
For all the right reasons, baby. Don't care about grades, just call me your lady. If I pass this quiz, will you give me your babies? Don't call me crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you...
Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I secret?
Oh shit, oh shit.
The things we share that I'll never forget.
This is dark.
You tell me that's so special, why am I secret?
That evil laugh is scary as fuck.
Like the spider in the cage.
This is
Why are you
vile.
hurt to light you on fire?
But the vocals,
Fuck your chills,
production,
I'll give you a call. All the right
this pre-chorus is just messed up. I pass this quiz, will you give me your babies? Bitch, this is not right. Yeah, you got a wife and kids, why are you messing around with a fucking child? She's gonna spill the tea. I think she's gonna out this man. Layer the vocals. This is like a rock. Oh, and him. Oh, fuck. This is so dark. This man is going to get ended. How the fuck is this darker than Crybaby? Like, that made me feel like there was something crawling on my skin. First of all, it started with the fly, and that's when you know, like, oh, but then she's stuck in a spider's cage. Like, she is the fly, and the spider trapped her as the teacher in the web I'm getting from that imagery. Maybe I'm looking into it too much, but like, the fly at the start it makes you feel eerie and uncomfortable, but like, the fly gets trapped in the web, right? I mean, I don't know what to say about that one. It was just so dark, like, about this teacher who is using sexual favors in exchange for passing quizzes and grades. It's just disgusting. And I don't know if this is a direct commentary on things like Pretty Little Liars that really romanticized that relationship between Ezra and Aria. Because, like, looking back, that was really sick to put on TV. He should have went to jail for that. This was definitely more of the same of that kind of thing, where it's like, you get a preferential treatment from your teacher by sleeping with them, even though they've got like a wife and kid at home. Like, this is extremely illegal and inappropriate, and I just find it very dark. But what a beautiful song, beautiful vocals again. Like, Melanie hasn't missed on a single song on this album. There is not one skip so far. Second last track of the album, one I'm really excited about, it is High School Sweethearts. Oh, we're getting a ballad. Oh, these vocals. Oh, take it to church, girl.
You must promise to love me.
She's been like, do not cheat on me.
Fucking face apart.
Whoa. she's really giving like mama tease there, her mother from the first album who killed her husband because he cheated. There's like a chalkboard writing it all down. Self-aware queen. Ooh. Don't mess me around. There's a threat here though. Oh, she is gonna like smother them with her love. Ooh, it's just the chorus, but just put a beat behind it. I love this one as well. This is like the Psycho Girls' New Rules. It's very like the mom. I think it's like mother like daughter kind of vibes here, right? Like, I'll kill you if you cheat on me. Period tease. He's ready to just like dote over this person. Right, Baby Reindeer, if you've seen it. Ooh. Oh, I love her vocals on that. She's not hiding her like demented nature. It is a love song though, right? Like it is a love song. High school sweethearts, shut up. Come on, Bridge. Come on, Bridge. Could you hold me through the night? Put your lips all over my eye. Salty face when I start crying. She wants someone to be there for her as a crybaby. Love that bridge. Holy shit. Can we just I love this song. I do feel like it's a little bit long, but I'm vibing. High school sweethearts. I do want to listen to it again though, so I'm kind of hooked. Sweethearts. If you're not my type. I take it back. It was not too long. It was perfect. It was so juicy. I loved how that song sounded. I love the messaging of it as well. She's not afraid to be like, I am not that mentally okay and stable right now. So if you fuck me over and you cheat on me, you're gonna get your face ripped off. I'm gonna kill you like my mother did to my father now. Listen to that legacy. Mama Crybaby really snapped when she killed the dad, you know. Like I'm still gagged over it, to be fair. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know if it's gonna be in the top of my ranking because I feel like this album has been stacked. But that's not to say it's a bad song. It was really good. Oh, my last track already. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, track number 13, Recess. Did anybody else love Recess, the show, as a kid? So good. This is more stripped back than I thought it was gonna be. I was too young to see the truth. I'm drowning in her perfume. Where are we? What is this like? What is the background? I feel like we're kind of like it's like a school formal or something with this dance. Okay, this is back to the theming of like being in the spotlight. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, like if you need a break, someone's gonna take your place, like an old banana peel. I see the lyric. Oh, okay, you can take a break if you're tired. Just say it. I think there's so many noises in the background. I just feel like it's like there's so many distractions in the world, so much is going on. I didn't think this album would be so much about her success in Crybaby. This is a very like casual end to the album, maybe? Oh, ouch. Oh, like her granny's not here to tell her this anymore, so she's remembering. If you need a break, someone will take your place. Wow, I'm gagged by this being the last song. Wow. Vocals gorgeous. Production gorgeous. Casual, stripped back. But more positive versus the lyrics, which are quite distressing actually. Oh, that's it. And it just like fades right back into Wheels on the Bus. Okay. We're on a loop. Wow. Okay. So talking about this song, Melanie said, I wrote this song at a time where I felt extremely burned out from all the work I was consuming my life. Yeah, totally get that from this song. I oftentimes bite off more than I can chew, and I think learning when to take breaks is something I'm still learning how to do. I think we're all pretty conditioned to believe that our value is determined by our success or wealth. I think abundance is something most people confuse with monetary gain. Yeah, that comes across so well in this song. It's like you're not allowed to take a break. The next younger, skinnier, blonder, whatever person is going to come along and take your spotlight. Something she talks about earlier in previous songs when she says like, I don't want to be thrown away like the banana peel. I think that was Show and Tell if I'm not mistaken. And I feel like it's sad, you know, like it must be difficult to feel like you can't step away or take a break because you're not going to chart or do well. So I'm so glad that like her legacy has extended all the way to Portals too. Yeah, I think this was a nice close to the album. It wasn't my favorite track of them all. I liked what it was saying, but I feel like it maybe, yeah, I think I got some overarching feelings about like the whole Crybaby storyline, which I want to talk about in like my wrap up. So I'll not go there right now. But I just thought it was a nice track. It was more positive production wise. It felt like we were like at a ball, at a formal, at a prom, kind of reflecting on the year if I'm trying to be in the universe. But yeah, that is my reaction to Recess. Okay, and now it's time for to wrap up this album. Oh wow, I am like not sure why I'm so surprised about how good it was, because Crybaby, which I've heard is now amazing, and Portals is incredible. Kind of a trifecta of work here. This could be my favorite. I don't know. I need more listens with it to see if it's my favorite of them all, but I really just loved every single song, especially the first kind of like 11. I thought were all 10 out of 10 songs. I thought they were all fantastic. I really loved them. I thought the production throughout was so matched to the lyrics, which I think Melanie does so well, with a lot of like physical, practical effect noises that are playing, which I think also was amazing. Wow, yeah. And I did get maturity from the start. She's going to school, what about being bullied, which now, like, look, I think the whole concept of this album actually is not about her going to school or what trauma she faced, but equating that to the trauma that she faced after putting out her first album. She's naive on the bus, Crybaby, but also Melanie was naive when she put out her album or went to The Voice, for example, right? You see what I'm getting at here. She was naive. She kind of felt pressured, but she just went along with what she was told. And then once she realized she was being like wound up like a doll to go and perform, she started to feel a lot more downtrodden and upset about the whole thing, and stopped being so naive and tuning into the fact that people just want to know, you like to see you perform, not to know how you're feeling and how you're doing. And I think at this stage of her career, already tapping into a lot of that is extremely mature. And I think the songs where they blended the storylines the best are my favorites. Like Show and Tell applies to both so literally that it is about like when you go to school and you have to perform in front of your classmates or they're going to bully you, versus when you're a pop star and you have to go on stage and you're going to get judged and you just have to perform. Like I think that mirrors really well. Where in Recess, I don't really get like any in-universe connection other than Recess being a school like activity, but I didn't get that in the Crybaby storyline. I got it a lot more in Melanie's storyline. So I think my only criticism is I feel like it doesn't always perfectly blend the allegories to apply to both characters, but when it does, it is a full-on masterpiece of work. You can see now on the screen my full ranking to this album. At the top are going to be songs like Class Fight, Teacher's Pet for sure, Strawberry Shortcake, Drama Club, like they're all amazing songs to me. And down at the bottom will probably be maybe Recess last. I need to think about Orange Juice too, because it's hard, right? Like Orange Juice was a really devastating song about eating disorders, bulimia, body image issues, and that is hard to really like rank, I guess, because it made me feel something. I just don't like how it made me feel, but that's part of the point. And yeah, High School Sweethearts, which I really liked, but maybe wasn't at the top end for me, just in the full full album, but like, the album was incredible. The album was incredible. I'm so lucky I got to listen to it in full, listen to it with you guys, and really want to watch the album film and also listen to the after school tracks as well. So if you do want to see my reaction to any of those, please let me know down in the comments, because I definitely can. I will listen, but I need to absorb this album a little bit more before that as well. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this album, the album reaction, and just, yeah, what else I should check out as well. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It means so much to me. And until next time, I have been your host. I am Paul. You're now trapped in the trick room until I return, so I know I'm going to see you very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.